we are Africans, we are black. So not even looking at it from the level of colonialism and the level of, okay, telling us what we need to do, before, you understand? But our culture, our story, we don't want it to live because we want to educate our children on these things. Most of the fact or most of the reality our parents couldn't tell us because they were scared of religion or traditional belief, that they made us see it from a different perspective. If there's a casting down, you and your family will always experience a lifting up.
Amen. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to one of my subscribers' house. He saw my video, he saw a story of what I'm doing in Osun Osogbe, and he was like, "Are you in Osun?" I said, "Yes, I'm here. I came here for the festival." So he said he's going to show me around to some different places. There are some places, that's Ace. So he said there are some places that he can take me to that I'm going to love. And then today we were just chatting on WhatsApp, and he said we should come around. He's going to host us. So, hi, the story hunters. We're going to his house to loot his house. Right.
Yeah, we want to go to his house to loot his house. We are looters. You are looters.
He's a good looter. You see how big he is. This is Splash. You know him already.
A looter.
Yeah.
We are looters. Looter and singular.
So we are 10, like 10 in numbers, and we are going to his house. I don't even know how he's going to, you know, I don't know what he's going to do, but he said we shouldn't worry. There is food, there is everything. We should come around. And we are going.
Come on, hey, give me that drink.
We can match out.
Just like
Baba.
Gbogbo yẹn náà ló lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bó ti lọ nìyẹn.
Bàbá iná lẹ́wà ju ẹ. Ẹjọ́ kí ẹ̀kọ́ ìpàdé máa wà lórí ìjọ. Ìrè lẹ́wà ju ọ.
A lè pè é nígbà tó bá ti yá. Driver wa. Driver wa. Joshua, location fún ilé kòtòkò.
No, I mean I can't be high. All of you get high.
Oh, you will look.
You know one thing I used to reason, man. Most of us are scared to get high.
No.
But of course, you know the
No,
most
not
high.
okay, most
so
of
why
us,
not
not
just
most
get
of
high?
us.
So you can be in the same realm with the most high.
Oh, don't leave me. Ahmed never throw you on down.
That is
Ahmed,
Ahmed,
throw it. Ahmed.
This gang is the most high.
You said what?
Wow.
Thank you. Oh, don't worry.
Music is go to the control.
And with our stories they tell, they push it out there and they make more money with it. And the thing is, we believing that our stories cannot be told like we ourselves will tell our story. So nobody can tell our story best. And that we are Africans, we are black. So not even looking at it from the level of colonialism and the level of, okay, telling us what we need to do, before, you understand? But our culture, our story, we don't want it to live because we want to educate our children on these things. Most of the fact or most of the reality our parents couldn't tell us because they were scared of religion or traditional belief, that they made us see it from a different perspective. We are trying to shed more light to our children on this. And it was so amazing to us because I love this journey, truth be told, because I get to meet people, I get to educate myself every day on traditional culture and religion. Now, it's so funny when you see people that actually brought colonialism to us. They brought colonialism. They brought most of the religion we do now. Now, bringing it to us, they now practice our religion or our culture than us over there. A lot of black Americans are in Osun currently as I speak. A lot of them, they are here for this Osun Osogbe festival. So, I was now looking at it, brainstorming, and we study because that's what we do. We don't just go to towns to tell this story. We study, we make research. So from Ali's research, he stumbled on a photographer's story on pilgrimage. like people that go on pilgrimage, like Mecca, Jerusalem, and everything. And it documented every one of them per where they go to, people that go to India and everything. Now, for some people that believe in Oya, Osun, Shango, Ifa, everything, they come to their pilgrimage in Nigeria here. So now we have one God. And someone further said, okay, if God can ever give us different languages to communicate through, so do you want to tell me God will just make a channel to communicate to him? So those are some facts. We are not, I won't say we are perfect enough to question it, but just shedding more light to it. And that's what has started the journey. We are not sponsored by any organization, we are not sponsored by any governmental this thing, and we are not an NGO, but we are hungry photographers planning or trying to shed more light to our reality. So now, and it's so interesting that most of my folks that are here, I call them family because we are always together most times. We communicate, we you know, this is a medium where most of us, some of us, before we left, anytime we are in our various locations, balanced again, we are open or we are looking forward to next trip. You know why? Because it's so boring being alone. It's so boring being with people that don't think the same way you do. We've been here for 8 days now. Our accommodation we paid 420,000. So it's not like we are hungry, but we are hungry for these stories. We want people to know our reality. We want people to, so the point is, everywhere we go to, the way the Western people have told Osun Osogbe's festival story is not the same way we want to tell it this time around. Now, when you go online, you see Inoloju Meridilogun. There are different pictures of Inoloju Meridilogun you see. Most of them are not even published. Most of them are mobile shots. But the ones these folks documented, the previous one, they are amazing pictures that shed more light, and people want to learn more. Now, we all know Inoloju Meridilogun, but on Google search, it's so painful that we didn't get fact. Any of us, did anybody get fact? No fact on it. It was the reality we heard from people that actually practice this thing. So just imagine. So what do the Western people do? They come for our story. They fabricate it to what suits them. They go over there and sell it. They sell it their own way. So we are trying to educate people on the reality. When you go to Ife, they don't see. Now, we were told Eshu is devil. English, you say Eshu is devil. Eshu is a deity in Yoruba land. So they believe everywhere you enter, there's always an issue. And you get what I'm saying? But they've fabricated and they've made our minds fix issue like devil. So the idea is we are trying to educate people on what they don't know. And in as much as we are still educating them, not trying to tamper with anybody's belief or anybody's spiritual orientation. But we are just trying to tell them that we own this culture. This is ours. And it should be celebrated and appreciated. So we are tired of seeing people going to tell lies or going to fix a story to suit just what they believe or what they love. So and that's what brought about Story Hunters. So we've been able to document quite some numbers of festivals. We've documented Doba in Kano, we've documented Ifa Festival, we've documented Ajay Festival, we've documented Ololojo Lishabi Festival, most of these festivals. So what we're just trying to do is we're trying to partner with people that actually know the value for this. You know, because it's not, we don't want it to just be about we just doing this thing and not being futuristic about it. You know, we are trying to be intentional this time around. We are trying to tell people that we you too can tell our story, and we can tell it in a way that our world will be appreciated. Of course it is appreciated, but it's a different story we are told, and it's a different story we are saying. So, and that's what brought about Story Hunters, and we're here for 2 weeks. I think it's 8 days already. And from my right, I have Splash, I have Sheun Adeni, and I have Tony Adedokun, I have Ace, I have Alia Kiwande, I have Marvelous, I have Taiwan, I have Ahmed, I have Abit, and myself, Adibayo Bayomi. So we don't know ourselves from anywhere. That's the most amazing thing. And the YouTuber himself, that is Otto. So that's Otto. So and the beautiful thing about how we do it is that we don't know ourselves from nowhere. Some of us joined these trips and they have gone back to their destination before because they have work to do. No, we don't know ourselves from nowhere, but it has given an avenue for family. Now, it has given an avenue for union, it has given an avenue for acceptability, it has given an avenue to know us or to know ourselves more, avenue for education. So most things you get with probably black money or a big money, we try to break it down, make it easy for you to get it through what we are doing. So like most people you see here today, they can fly drone, except me, I've not done my drone class yet. So they can fly drone. Now literally the person that is teaching them drone flies, teach people how to fly drone for 50K. Now we are just on a trip, experiencing and doing what we love, and you are still learning and advancing your knowledge. So that's the spirit. And it's a great pleasure. And sorry for the way we entered your house. We are fun givers. There's no place we entered we've not really given a peaceful vibe. You know what I'm talking? It's the best thing for the house is for the house to be soundproofed, because you always give a vibe. And when they are and when we enter, yes, of course, we have some persons that are really cool people, you know, but not everybody is cool-headed. We have some of us that we are straight. So the idea is just to make love and to union and to peacefully be around ourselves. So, and it's the love you shared by telling Otto that you want to host us. We are happy. Yes, we are happy. It's not about it's not accepting us in your house, not knowing us alone. It's something that gladdens our hearts, and it's showing us that Nigeria can be better. It's showing us that we can move this country forward. You met him online. You don't even know who we are. You don't even know us personally. Then you said, "Oh, guys, folks, come to my house. I want to host you." Yes, it's beautiful. We love that. And we appreciate your wife too, because it shows that your wife too is actually very, very accommodating. Because for you to say, "Oh, you are just bringing people in," and your wife too, you have to. Actually, we appreciate that fact, and we pray may Almighty Allah actually give us more reasons to celebrate and to be together. And we pray Almighty God, Olodumare and Jesus Christ always give us reasons to also celebrate. Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Yemi. We really appreciate and we pray God bless you. The joy we brought into this house, we are joy givers. It will never leave. Amen. The peace we bring into we brought into this house will never leave. The spirits we brought, because we come into places with spirit of laughter, spirit of celebration. You never have any cause to be sad in your life. And we don't know where you are expecting favor from God. It happened in the Bible. What helped Abraham was the people Sarah actually welcomed. He didn't know they are angels. You understand? We are angels too. Yes. The fact that we've joined you today, we are going to drink with you today, we are going to dine with you today. The angels are in here already. You understand? That is all your heart desires. You understand? Just tell your wife. I don't know what your heart desires are, but when we leave, call Otto that bro, what's up? What that rebel? They are met. You understand? Because there are some forces that follow the world, and we too will now combine ourselves with those forces today. We don't know what your heart desires are. We don't know what it is. But for the fact that you've accepted angels into your life and into your house today, oh my God, it's celebration galore. Keep shining, my brother. Zach God is telling me message, imagine. So it's okay. Bro, I want DM.
When you move back to
but man, this is like my funniest time, like in this Osogbe. It's beautiful. So do you see yourself like staying in Osogbe, or you just take over?
You just come to Osogbe.
Thank you.
Oh. You just come to Osogbe to relax and go back to you can't stay here. Osogbe is not that industrious. There is no town that will not have such guys that disturbs
the town.
There's this what is it called? Rising in cultism.
Okay.
So those guys. That is what is it called? How would I put it? The ghetto of the Osogbe from there.
You see a lot of
that night. It was crazy that night. That night was.
And you know what usually kills entertainment?
He said, sorrow may endure for what a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
And the
joy
life
that
forever.
comes in the morning may it everlastingly stay with you.
Amen.
You understand? Àánú Olúwa tó mú ní là láì ṣe làálàá. You understand? Oríṣiríṣi lílà ló wà. Lílà làálàá wà. Lílà ìṣe làálàá wà. Àánú Olúwa ló mú ní là láì ṣe làálàá. Olúwa tẹ̀lé yé àti ìdílé yé. Àdúrà ò ní gba ti yí tì. You understand? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bèrè owó ṣì mọ̀ ṣe.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe lọ ẹbọ ṣe lọ.
Exactly.
Ẹbọ ṣe lọ.
Àwa ti rí wọ́n ní bí áńgẹ́lì ṣe lọ bá wa ṣe àwa láńgẹ́lì tá a wá lé yín lónìí. Tó pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ kí ebi pa ebi ò lè pa yín.
Àmín.
Torí àmọ́ bí Nàìjíríà ṣe lọ kò sí bí situation Nàìjíríà bí condition Nàìjíríà ṣe tough tó. You understand? If there's a casting down or a you and your family will always experience a lifting up.
Amen.
Ó bá sọ pé ẹ wá mọ gbọ́ this is protection. Only 1,000 will fall by your right, 10,000 by your left, but by nothing shall the enemy out you. That means your going out and your coming in is blessed.
Amen.
Ẹyin tẹ rú láyọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ láyọ̀.
Àmín.
Ìyá ò ní sọnù.
Àmín.
Ọmọ ò ní sọnù.
Àmín.
You understand?
Àmín.
Àwọn àpàdà wa bí.
Àgbà jẹ
From US, from Chicago, from Texas, from Canada. Our no. And Osun to God's glory.
Amen.
You understand? Wọ́n máa pe yes.
Wọ́n máa pe
wọlé.
exactly.
You know why? Because ìgbà tó fi Jésù gẹ̀ wọ́n máa pe ògo wọlé. Ọ̀rọ̀ta ọmọdé ìbá bí ọmọ ológo ní òde.
A tún máa fi drone shoot yẹ.
Olúwa yóò máa múnú yín dùn. Ẹni tẹ̀sí àwọn àgbà mọ́lẹ̀ o. Ẹni kó sọ́wọ́ ayé. Olúwo mọ̀ ṣàánú yín. Bí kí tẹ bá lọ ìjọba ayé, ìjọba àwọn àgbà, ìjọba everybody, yóò mọ̀ pa ayé rẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ṣá, thank you very much.
You are very, very grateful.
Yeah, I love